Freshly Squeezed Morning Show. We're with Taylor, one of our amazing female drivers for the race this weekend. So Taylor, are you excited? Nervous?
Yes.
How are you feeling?
We're really excited. This is actually probably normally our roughest race of the year. It doesn't look too terrible this weekend, so we're really excited about that. I know my back is. So this is our second race of the national season, so we're looking forward to it.
Very cool. So how did you get started with all of this? And is this your first race, or what number of races is it for you?
So this is my fourth year racing, third year here in Cocoa Beach. Last year I wasn't able to make it, so my crew chief stepped in for me. I believe they took second place last year, so it's still repping really well for us. So I got into it, family business. My dad raced a very long time in the number 3 CMS boat and retired in 2017, and I picked it up a couple years after.
Wow, that's amazing. Congratulations. So I have a question. What is the fastest you've ever gone?
So this boat goes about 130 on the water. I've been at probably mid 170s.
Wow. So have you ever stalled during a race? We've seen that happen before. And is that scary?
So actually a couple weeks ago in Marathon, our first race was the first time we did not finish a race. So in 4 years, we broke down, which was unfortunate, but you know what? In 4 years, I can't complain. That's only one time. So we'll take it and hopefully have a better race this weekend.
Oh, that's not bad at all for 4 years.
Yes.
And where are you from originally?
Oh, we're from St. Louis, Missouri.
Very cool.
I have a
St.
question.
Louis. Anything else you'd like to share about, does your boat have a name?
TS Motorsports, MTI.
MTI. And you said
question.
there's other MTI boats here.
Yes,
But
there's
we're
4 of us here with MTI in the 450 class, so we're looking for a good race this weekend.
Very
And
cool.
what is your scariest moment you've had racing?
Yes. What is your scariest
probably
moment?
last year in Worlds, we ended the last race of 3 days, last lap, last turn with a spin out and concussion. So that was pretty gnarly when we had Worlds like literally in our sights. But you know what? That's racing, and we get back out there.
I'm so sorry about that. Well, I hope and I know tomorrow and Sunday's going to go so much better for you.
Yes.
We're going to be cheering you on. So best of luck. Thank you.
Here we are at Thunder on Cocoa Beach with
Stephen Kildahl with boatfloater.com.
awesome, Steven. So this is your boat,
Yep.
obviously.
This is our boat. It's a 29-foot Extreme. We race in the Mod B class, single engine canopied. Max speed will be about 95 miles an hour. Very competitive class. So it should be good racing on Sunday. Looks like this is going to be pretty capable.
Nice. And have you been doing this for a while?
I have. So my dad actually got involved in the sport in 1985, so I grew up doing it with my dad. This is actually going to be my 17th season and my dad's 40th season. So our team's been involved in the sport a long time. Obviously, I watched my dad growing up and everything, learned the ropes, and then as soon as I got old enough to do it, I hopped in the boat with them, and we've been doing it ever since.
So, be perfectly honest with when you first got the boat, like, were you scared at all, or was it like, I'm cool with this?
So luckily I got my feet wet testing the boat with my dad when I was a lot younger. But still, you know, these are fast boats, and when you're on the course with other boats, it's a lot different. And what's different with these forms of racing compared to other forms of racing is you have a driver and a throttleman. So imagine driving your car, holding the steering wheel, and the passenger controlling the gas. So it's a little scary. So you got to have a lot of trust, but honestly with my dad next to me on the throttles, it kind of makes it a lot better. You know, a lot of times we don't even have to talk on the course because we just know what each other's thinking and everything going into the turn. So I think that's a huge advantage for us. But yeah, you know, you always get that little pit in your stomach when you're ready to go racing, but it's fun.
Well, we'll definitely be there to check you out.
All right.
And good luck
What's
on
the
the race.
fastest you've ever gone?
Fastest I've ever gone is about 96 miles an hour, which on the water I think is pretty fast.
Wow.
Thank you
awesome.
for doing it. Thank you, guys. Yeah, good luck. Thank you. Welcome to Freshly Squeezed, the best morning show on the Space Coast. We are here at the pits for Thunder on Cocoa Beach. This is where all the boats come, park their cars or trailers. We're right behind the port, so the cruise ships will be swinging by. You can see one over there. And we're here to interview some of the drivers and throttle guys. Come on.
Hello and welcome. We're here at the pits in Port Canaveral with Freshly Squeezed Space Coast Morning Show. I'm with Chris, one of the drivers and owners.
Yes, yep, at the team.
So where are you from?
I'm from Toronto, Canada. We're the only Canadian supercast team, and competing against all the international players, it's good, it's fun. A lot of rivalry.
Yeah, that's exciting. Is it cool because you see the same teams at a lot of the same events, or?
Usually all the same teams, and so it's only for really ragging and bragging rights. You know, we get like a $6 trophy and stuff. So the guys are so gracious, and we all work together as a team, but it's very competitive.
That's awesome. How did you started with all of this?
We did the poker run from Miami down to Key West, and we have an offshore poker run boat, and we would see the offshore races in Key West. And I want to do this. And I have a V bottom, and this is a cat, so it was like, we're doing it. And in 2019, we came here with a boat, and we started. Good. So it's. Working on our new set of motors right now that are going to be ready for Lotto, which is in 2 weeks. Right, which is a flat water race, and we want, you know, as much horsepower as we can get.
And the Ozarks? Mm-hmm. Is that the one in the Ozarks?
Yes. Which is a lot of fun. Yeah. And it's always a good party here too. And then from there, the next weekend, we come all the way back to Maryland, Ocean City to race. So it's like a lot of traveling quickly, but then we're off. And then this boat and trailer will go to Canada because it's closer. Because the next race is Michigan City and Sheboygan, which is the Great Lakes. Right, and we're a lot closer than coming all the way down to Fort Myer.
Very cool. So what's it like? How's the water looking today, and what are the conditions like?
It was good. 2 years ago, we won here. Last year we did okay. It's usually rough. We like it rougher. Today it was sort of small. We had medium-sized props. Would probably give you bigger props because we get same conditions tomorrow. Mm-hmm. But when it's rough, it's just you're in the air. You're in the air. You're not going as fast. Maybe 105, 195, 105, depending how rough. But the other end is about 140 that we're running. And when you hit that straightaway and boop, it's pretty full. The G-forces are amazing. I have the wheel, so I'm locked in. But my throttle guy, he's working his fingers with the tunnel tab. It's going to start. Tunnel tab, the drives, and watching all the gauges. So he doesn't really have much to hold on to. So when we go into those turns, oh yeah.
Wow.
But now you're flying, but if you're leaning against something, but it is a rush.
What's the fastest you've ever gone?
In this one?
Yeah.
Under 42 last week. It's like you're in your car because it's a full canopy with no wind when you're just driving. Like if it's bumpy, yeah, you get sort of tossed around, but if it's smooth, you're proud. You're just not.
You're just seeing the splashes outside the window, but you're just...
It's funny, you're fishing, this is back
pretty
great
sight.
Right, you're in there, you see built-in mirrors here, you have a camera on the back with a TV here so you can see guys behind you. But the rule is if you're in front, they have to do what you do, right? So I don't worry about them as much. You know, plus we have people on shore with radios and telling us where they are, what they're doing, lap times and everything. And now you saw that man on that laptop. We also have telemetry, so anything else going on the boat, we know what's going on the shore. So you don't have a lot of time to really react, but if we see something, but if they see something, they can tell us before it's catastrophic, right? Because when you blow a rod through the side of your motor, it's like, oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Chris, best of luck to you. We'll be cheering for you, watching you. It's so fun to see, and we love you guys coming to town and everything.
It's a rush.
Thanks for coming to our town.
And the parade last night, that was a gas. That was really cool.
And Friday Fest was fun. Hopefully you guys get some downtime to enjoy and hang out.
Usually after the race, because you just came back after being on the edge, and then beers are.
Ready to the race.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow, I can't imagine. I don't love roller coasters myself, but I'm sure that feeling and speed is just incredible.
Well, we got pole position. Okay, so what do you have to do in this race? Get the first turn. You all have pole positions. You got to hold it for the first turn.
Right.
Right. So pole position is the best. It's the shortest distance. There'll be 8 boats out. So when you're out there, these are big boats. You got to make up that time. So we'll just go along and go.
Yeah.
Right, and now we're ahead, so pole position,
everything.
Pole position's good, and these guys are super competitive. And then if we're ahead, we have clean water. Okay, clean water makes a big difference, right? Because you get the bubbles and all that stuff, and it's going to go down, or you're crossing people's wake. So if you're just cutting, oh yeah, we're pumped.
That's so cool. Best of luck. Thank you so much.
All right.
All right, here we are in the pits at the Cape Canaveral for Thunder on Cocoa Beach. And we're here with Sean, who is the throttle man for, what's the name of your team?
Ally.
Ally.
Dog. That's one.
Okay. So yeah, Sean, how long have you been doing this?
I still 12 years.
This is your 12th.
So 33.
Okay. And how many years have you been Thunder on Cocoa?
Last 4 to 5. Before that, I was overseas racing the main. I raced for the country Abu Dhabi. I still do, but I raced country Abu Dhabi overseas. Before that, victory team from Dubai, and before that, guitar team.
Oh, very cool.
So yeah, I raced all the tour for a long time. Now I'm back here.
Okay. So I gotta ask you, what's your top speed on your boat?
This last around 120 mile an hour.
120?
With twin 300 outboards and a little, about 120. Coco is going to be a little slower because it's rough. It's rougher water being right on the island.
What do you have, So do you mostly, in your overall race throughout the year, can you do mostly beach races, or do you do big
Oh,
races?
a mix of everything. Mix of everything. Big lakes, beaches, rivers. I mean, you name it. I race.
Yeah.
Dam, Sam, the areas, like all kinds.
So tell me about one of the scariest moments you've had racing.
Well, for my family, probably in December with my last Formula One race before I retired, and I was on pole position, got the pole, going down to the first corner. In that style of racing, you start at a dock shut off, so it's 0 to about 130 mile an hour or 4 seconds. There's 20 other boats lined up. You go into one corner. So we got down there, guy on the outside made a little mistake and he set too early and the boat turned in front of me and I went right through the tail. I hit the next boat after that. So I went 130 miles. The data logger in the boat sampled 20 times per second. So in the last 3 samples it was 131 miles an hour, 7 miles per hour and 0. And it took 14 feet to move from 131 to 0. I should have died. I was fine. I mean, I was knocked out for 4 hours. I have no idea what happened for 4 hours. But my neck restraint, my Schubert helmet, the safety and rescue there did a great job. The boat did a good job, and I survived. So that was one of the last ones. I don't know, the scariest. For me, it wasn't. I don't remember anything, but for my family, it was pretty bad.
So when you have to get back to the boat after that, how long, or not how long, but when you have to get back in, were you look more fearful or more conservative?
That's not really the way it works. No, because someone like me, I've done it my whole life. You get in a boat and once that motor starts, you're just doing your job. Like you're used to it. There's nothing different for you. You know what I mean? Exactly. It's just we understand why the accident happened. Things happen. Crashes happen, and having safety. Hopefully they'll pull you through, and it did. So everything did its job. Onward and upward.
Awesome. Wow. What class are you in?
I'm in super stock and factory board.
How's the water looking today?
Not as rough as usual, but built. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And congratulations and good luck.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you, Sean.
It's an awesome day here at Port Canaveral. We just did some interviews with some races, got some interviews last night at Friday Fest, and now we're heading to the beach to go watch these racers. Woo!